Traditional distance learning operates on a linear timeline. Content delivery, practice, and testing are distinct events, separated by a wait of days or weeks. This model relies on delayed diagnosis. Teachers often discover a student struggled with a concept only after the exam is finished, well past the point where a quick intervention could have corrected the course. Institutions are moving toward real-time education, or RTE. This environment prioritizes synchronous, dialogue-driven instruction, where feedback happens while the student is still engaged. However, RTE creates a specific cognitive bottleneck. A single human teacher lacks the bandwidth to monitor 30 different screens and internal learning processes at once. Agentic AI enters the classroom ecosystem as a tool to close the feedback loop. It functions as an automated assistant, tracking thousands of behavioral data points to support the teacher's established instructional goals. This chart contrasts legacy software with emerging AI. Familiar technology checks student work for right or wrong answers, but newer systems reveal underlying patterns. By identifying associations, the AI tracks the learning process step by step, essentially watching the student's logic in motion. These immediate pattern recognition capabilities allow the AI to serve as a first line of assessment. It catches the subtle gaps in understanding and moments of cognitive overload that human eyes would miss in a high-speed live session. We see this real-time evaluation in systems like FALB. The system monitors prose, flagging copied passages in red and redundancy in blue as the student types. This short-cycle feedback delivers immediate hints, allowing students to resolve errors on the fly. The teacher monitors this progress through a live diagnostic dashboard. This view evaluates summary length, content coverage, and writing style, providing a high-level view of student comprehension across the entire class. This automated cycle prevents students from getting stuck on mechanical errors, but these corrections represent only one side of the educational equation. AI models are inherently brittle. They rely on narrow approximations of reality and often break down when the lesson's context changes or the task requires creative, open-ended thinking. Algorithms lack common sense and emotional empathy. A machine doesn't know if a student is struggling because of a specific learning disability or a difficult home life, factors a human teacher tracks instinctively. This highlights the core limitation of technology. AI is excellent at detecting a pattern in data, but it has no capacity for assigning meaning to that pattern. This slider illustrates the tension between human and machine decision-making. When control shifts entirely toward the technology, the system's inability to contextualize student needs results in a loss of instructional quality and safety. To prevent loss of quality, protocols require a human in the loop. As shown here, educators remain primary decision-makers, utilizing AI analytics to inform their next move. This redefines their role, moving away from administrative burdens to become live facilitators of the classroom experience. This framework is known as intelligence augmentation, or IA. IA centers decision-making in humans, using assistive tools to enhance cognitive performance and catch patterns that an overburdened teacher might miss. By offloading the micro-assessment and grading load to the AI, teachers gain the freedom to focus on deep contextual support and student motivation. As automation becomes commonplace, human-driven factors like motivation and purpose become more essential. We are seeing a return to dialogue-first learning, modeled on the Socratic roots of academia. A successful AI implementation in the classroom functions like an electric bike. The technology multiplies the writer's effort and handles the heavy lifting, but the human is always pedaling, always steering, and always in control of the machine's momentum. In the era of real-time education, the continuous feedback loop requires high-speed analytics to succeed, but that loop only reaches its destination when the human in the loop remains the indispensable steering wheel.